Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, That Chocolate Vegan with me, Erin Wells, and you read that title correctly. Let's make vegan steak and potatoes using lion's mane mushroom. Let's get started. If you watch my lives on Sundays, you already know that we made some air fried chicken to go on top of our Cobb salad, and I saved the rest because I actually wanted to make a steak with my lion's mane mushroom. If you are not familiar with lion's mane, here it is. It is a very brain healthy mushroom. Don't get me listing the reasons it's brain healthy, but baby, Google it, and I need all the help I can get, okay? So I was like, ooh, I would love me a good juicy vegan steak, and of course you got to put it with potatoes, and I made a chimichurri sauce. So baby, enough talking, let's get to cooking this bad boy up. All right, for cleaning a lion's mane mushroom, there's really not a lot you have to do. Just rinse it, and we're gonna chop off this little stem here. I'm already getting my cast iron hot because we're going to use the pressing method. We're gonna pour in some avocado oil. Mushrooms don't have any fat in them, so don't worry if you think you put in too much. We're not gonna season this just yet, guys. We're just going for the pressing method to get some of this water out. Actually, a lot of the water out. You can sit another cast iron on top, or I have a what do you call this? This cast iron presser thing. If you wonder what's going on this stove, we just boiling the potato. We just getting the potato ready for the mashed potatoes. We ain't doing nothing really over here. So back over here. So I'm gonna press this for at least 2 minutes at a time, and we'll be back to flip it. While that's happening, let's go ahead and get our marinade ready for the mushroom. I'm gonna start off with a little bit of coconut aminos. You can use soy sauce and some W13 sauce. Make sure this is vegan. Gonna put in just a dash of smoked paprika. You know she will take over. So just a little dash. A little thyme and sage. This is what you want your steak to taste like, so don't take my seasonings as law. Just season it how you want your lion's mane to taste, because that's what it's going to taste like. Not too much sage, because you know sage to me tastes like Thanksgiving, so just a little splash. You knew it was coming. Of course, we got to put in some rosemary, some onion powder, some garlic powder, some black pepper, and some salt. Let's pause right here, because baby, the lion's mane is popping. She is popping, okay? Why is it popping, you ask? Because all that water is getting into the oil. And y'all know my stove is crooked, so I'm gonna go ahead and rotate this out. Y'all see how beautiful that looks already? Of course, I have the cast iron with the lines on it, but still. All right, let's press again. All right, back to our seasonings. Let's mix this all together. And I'm gonna add some more of that oil to it. With a little bit of water. Woo-hoo. That's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. Just gave it a little taste. All right, we'll be back when we're ready to flip our lion's mane. It's been about 2 minutes since you guys last see me. Let's check in on our lion's mane. Oh yes, okay. So this is about the thickness that I would like for my lion's mane to remain. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in our seasoning. Still gonna press some more, but I want it to remain this thick. Just gonna put it in our marinade. And I'm gonna let this sit for about 15 to 20 minutes before I put it back on the stove. See that? Alright guys, it's actually been about 40 minutes since you last seen me. I know it's been like that for you guys. I wasn't trying to give the mushroom extra time to marinate, but I did want to go ahead and make the mashed potatoes so it could be ready to go. All I did was take that baked potato that we boiled and I put it in a bowl. I peeled most of it off. I don't mind skin still being on my potato, so I left some of the skin on. Cut that up, added in some vegan butter, some milk, and then I seasoned it with some garlic powder, black pepper, salt, and that's it. So we did butter, milk, garlic, pepper, and salt. That's it, okay? And we made some mashed potatoes to go with our steak. Oh, yeah. Nice and simple. Could use a little bit more butter, though. I just turned our cast iron back on so it can get hot, and let's go ahead and press out our lion's mane mushroom. I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of butter to our cast iron, along with a little onion. I also got some fresh rosemary from my garden. I'm gonna add more butter for more fat and more flavor, because again, it's already caramelizing out. Let's go ahead and give this a flip. So I am still pressing, just not with the other cast iron, because I want to maintain the juiciness of this steak, but I want to make sure it's cooked throughout and the flavor gets infused. I had a couple extra pieces of lion's mane, y'all, that I had pressed while the camera was off, so I'm just going to kind of add that as well. I'm going to taste a little piece here. Woo! Y'all know it's hot. Y'all know I'm gonna burn my mouth every time. Every time. Smile at it. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was melt in your mouth. Delicious. Does that taste like beef steak? No. It tastes like a steak flavored mushroom. It's so good. I do want to sear it a little bit more, but taste wise, what are young people doing? Yeah. All right, y'all, we are ready to plate. Okay, I know y'all not used to me sitting down in my videos, but how we gonna, I can't hold the steak and cut it. I cannot do it, y'all, but we have our non-mock meat vegan steak and potatoes. Of course, you can put some vegetables on the side, some broccoli or whatever, but I titled it steak and potatoes, so that's what we got, okay? Period. So I'm super excited to try this, y'all. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, y'all can't tell me. Can y'all see the inside of this? Hold on, let me cut another piece. Y'all can't tell me they don't like meat. If you're one of those vegans who kind of still miss the exact look of the meat, like that red inside for steak, you really can add some beet juice. It's just not a thing for me. That what? All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, we did it with that chimichurri sauce.
Okay, y'all, let's get into this vegan chimichurri sauce. Shout out to loveandlemons.com. This is the recipe I use for the sauce. So I rough chopped some parsley, and of course I added in some oil, some red wine vinegar instead of the white. Now y'all know I didn't measure seasoning, so follow me, follow her, just, you know, follow Jesus. We're gonna shake in some oregano, some salt. They only said 1 clove of garlic. I added about 3 or 4, okay? We're gonna put in some smoked paprika, some red pepper flakes. Then we're gonna add in our parsley, of course. And then I gave it a little taste, y'all, and I really wasn't satisfied with what I was tasting, because of course I didn't measure the seasoning. I just followed the ancestors, and the ancestors, I think, put a little heavy-handed in something. So what I did was I went back and added another half a cup of parsley, blended that together again, and that was to my liking, and it was even better the next day when we made the lion's mane steak.
Oh, we did it with the chimichurri. With the mashed potatoes. Y'all, I'm sorry y'all can't see me and the food at the same time, but listen, this is bomb.com. I feel like I should have sold this. I mean, well, not really. I want to eat it. It's sellable is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Sellable. See how I gotta put it down, y'all. Y'all make this. I do believe I have an oyster mushroom recipe on this channel as well. Listen, it's so good. It's so good. Let me tell y'all bye. I'm sorry. I'm finna finish this. I'll be back to tell y'all bye. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Peace. By the way, I got about 3 more days of eating what I want to eat, and then I'm going on my raw detox. So y'all, keep your girl in prayer. Keep your girl in prayer. See y'all next time.